great win that we needed, and coming to the bye week, just getting ready for recovery, and Stanford basically getting ready for the next week.
And sort of, how far along are you guys in that prep, or is it sort of just a dial back week, get guys rested, sort of get the mind sort of, I guess, off?
More on the downside, getting guys back and recovery, and then starting towards the end of the week, get back to the game plan.
With your development here this season, it's been elite, to say the least, right? So what has sort of gone into that? And people have always said you have the tools, you've had the athleticism, the physicality, but what is sort of allowing you to take these strides in terms of the production that you're now putting on the field?
I think just my training, putting my training, what I do in practice, and listening to my coaches, and whatever plays is being called, and whatever plays is being called my way, I just do my job.
Try to keep it simple, sort of, just stay to what you have to do and just sort of narrow it to that.
Yes, sir. Stay what I have to do, and hopefully it comes my way. The more likely it comes my way.
How has your confidence kind of changed from the first game against NEU to this bye week? How has it kind of changed in those 6 weeks?
Well, it changed a lot. I gotten more confidence because practice and learning more defenses, being more comfortable on the field, and just the community everywhere I go.
What about the community has kind of stood out to you as you've kind of progressed in these 6 weeks? Is it anything in particular?
Nah, just the loud noises and just getting comfortable with it and getting comfortable with college football and just first year starting and yeah.
Forgive me if this has already been asked. Was there any difference in the ball that Emory versus Trenton throws? Is there any difference in how you prepare to catch a ball from Trenton versus Emory?
No, it's just practice. Practice makes perfect, and Trenton's practiced really well, and he's been practicing, I guess, getting ready for that game, and he's been prepared, and it just worked out perfect.
How much do you feel like the passing game has evolved from week one to obviously now in terms of just, obviously there's a little bit of some mishaps in the middle there, but you guys seemingly have been able to spread the ball around a little bit more. You guys got a lot more receivers involved this past week. What was that like? Just how far do you feel like that's gone?
I feel like the offensive coordinator is getting more comfortable with the receivers, and I feel like I'm getting more comfortable with the receivers and them being around me, that I have more playmakers around me, and it's just more comfortable to me, actually. And yeah.
You mentioned Glenn Thomas. Do you feel like his play calling has evolved quite a bit?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, it has.
How so?
Just going down the field more and switching up game plans against different teams, and that's about it.
Do you feel like the quicker, getting the ball out of the hands quick, shorter route stuff has worked out for you guys a lot more?
I think just whatever the defense and whatever works for us and whatever's getting us down the field.
What's sort of the buy-in like after a win like this? Coach Ron mentioned after 3 really long weeks of really intense practices. Obviously that was a change. Come off of 2 losses against 2 really good teams, and then you finally pull one out. What is sort of the feel now? Like now that you guys have seen the results come through in a win.
I feel like it was a change, and I feel like people adapted and like the way he was going, and I like the way he was going also, and I feel like it gave us more stamina playing on the field and how we trained for them 3 weeks, and I feel like it just made us better, made us all better.
What's the biggest difference you saw from your perspective on the field between Emory and Trenton when they made that switch out? What was just the biggest change up in gameplay style out on the field? What was the biggest difference you noticed?
I feel like Trenton get the ball out more quicker. That's what I thought about, and just to get open quicker. That's what I thought about.
Do you have a preference to any of those play styles, like one that you kind of feel like you work better in when it comes to that? Like in the quarterback play, you mentioned how Trenton gets the ball out quicker. Is that something that you prefer as a receiver, or like what's kind of your preference there?
It doesn't matter for me. I like whatever. I can do whatever I feel.
And then you kind of mentioned too, this is a down week, and you kind of just recuperating and healing in a way. How do you still build on what you had in Washington against next week for Stanford?
Just working on my craft and going out to practice today, and just all the receivers, working on our craft, and just working on how we can get better for the next week, and that's about it.
So I have one final question for you. With Trenton coming in and performing the way he did, how is the trust so seamless? Right, because you have Emery sort of being the starting guy for so long, and Trent comes in and it's sort of like business as usual. What's behind that?
I mean, as many years as Trent been here, and as many years I've been here, Trent, I trusted Trent, and I was comfortable with him coming in, and it wasn't much of a change really. Some people knew that what he was gonna do, and yeah, that's about it.